And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Right here on ACN, everybody. Welcome back into On the Sidelines. Seth
Hey,
Hagan,
let's change things up
Hunter
again a little
Price.
bit. I know I keep throwing curveballs here, but let's go with the East. Let's run through the East this segment, and let's finish off last segment with Auburn and Alabama.
Okay, I like it. All right, so Missouri was both of our picks to be last in the East. Do you still feel that way?
A part of me does, and a part of me thinks Missouri's going to surprise some folks.
Okay, yeah, because Vanderbilt's schedule is very difficult to navigate.
It is.
right
Vanderbilt's
off the bat.
schedule is difficult, and a part of me, let's just say Missouri's 7th, and that I can be wrong if they do better.
Yeah, well, that goes for both of us. All right, Missouri, starting off with Missouri State, going
Loss.
to be a win.
I mean, win. Sorry.
Missouri State going to upset Missouri. You heard it here first, everybody. All right, South Carolina, right off the bat, they get them at home, though, and me personally, I think that South Carolina is
That's a win for South Carolina.
win.
That's a win for Missouri.
You think so? All right. And you're gonna have to quote me, folks. Obviously, I'm on TV, but I believe if South Carolina can get that win against NC State, I think that will propel them, and they'll get that win in Missouri because they will be super hyped after that.
I just think South Carolina's defense isn't there yet to stop that high-powered offense of Missouri.
Okay.
And they don't have the offense to keep the points, to keep up with them.
All right. Okay. So after that, they got Purdue going.
That's a
again,
toss-up.
They host.
I'm giving them the win, but that's a toss-up right there. You know how I feel about Purdue and the Boilermakers. You know, that's my second, maybe third or fourth or fifth favorite team behind South Dakota State.
This opening stretch for Missouri is probably their most important, I would think, because they start off four in a row right at home, and then they get a bye week after that. And at that point, they face Kentucky. They got to go to Kentucky.
You forgot
and
Auburn.
they got to win that one too.
Auburn after Purdue. I think that's the first loss. Purdue might be a loss. Purdue's going to surprise some folks.
You just love you some Purdue.
I do. I like Purdue.
All right.
Auburn loss. Kentucky loss. Georgia loss. Idaho win. UConn win. Florida win.
Now they got to go up to
Actually,
UConn.
no.
They got to go up to UConn.
Florida
They
win.
still win?
Tennessee loss.
They get Tennessee at home.
Vanderbilt.
They could win that game.
Vanderbilt. Oh, man. Loss.
Yeah.
Arkansas
Loss.
So we got them finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got Missouri 6 and 6.
That's not bad. That's certainly better than prognosticators predict. All right.
They're going to surprise some people this year. I'm going to tell you that.
Okay. All right. You like Vanderbilt too. They got to start right off the bat with Middle Tennessee. It's going to be a tough game.
Well,
And they have
I
to
thought we were
go
going to
to
order how we
Middle
rank
Tennessee.
them. I think I got Tennessee 6, but maybe I don't. We'll go Vanderbilt 6. All right. Middle Tennessee win. Tough game, but a win. Alabama A&M and Nashville.
Easy win.
Win. Not easy.
Oh, yes, it will
Man,
be. They're gonna beat up A&M.
Man, that is a home team for
Okay.
us. That is a state team.
All right.
Give them a little respect.
Hope they play well,
Give
but
them a lot of respect.
I'm
Alabama-
going to give them as
Alabama
much
A&M
respect as they've earned.
Alabama A&M has earned a lot of respect, all right?
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Who's the wide receiver? John Stallworth? You put John Stallworth, you produce John Stallworth, you've earned respect in my book.
Okay. Well,
All right, that's hey.
That's nice.
You know, they got
but they're going to get beat.
They got
though.
like 2 or 3 guys in the NFL Hall of Fame.
That is also true of like Central Michigan and schools like
Central
that.
Michigan has no
once
one
you
in the Hall
get
of
to
Fame.
once you get to the college
Central
level,
Michigan
it's
has-
all
Central
your
Michigan-
work.
Central Michigan has no
So
one in the Hall of
anybody
Fame.
can make the NFL from just about any school. I think
just-
that's been proven.
Well, actually, there's a lot of HBCU schools that have NFL Hall of Famers.
Yeah, lots of Tuskegee guys going to the NFL
I don't
as
think
well.
there's a lot of Tuskegee.
A decent amount,
Maybe made
More
a
than
league. They're
A&M.
not NFL Hall of Famers though.
maybe.
You know, they're not John Stallworth. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, all right. Well, Vanderbilt, they're going to get that win.
Win. Kansas State.
Kansas State, that's a tough
Win.
game.
Win.
in Nashville.
Win.
Man, that's gonna be tough.
Win.
I think they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to Alabama the following week.
Loss.
As well.
Florida and Gainesville. Loss.
They're gonna play them tough though, because
Georgia and Nashville.
No, they're not gonna win.
Loss.
Bad year to be facing Georgia.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. They're gonna. You said that they were gonna win. I think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose in Ole Miss.
I think they're gonna lose. No, they're gonna win. Yeah.
Yeah. Then they get their bye before South Carolina. I don't think it'll matter because they got to go to South Carolina, and they're not going to win there.
It's a loss.
Yeah.
Beat Western Kentucky.
Yeah, they'll get them at home.
Lose to Kentucky.
I think they could win that game, man. I'm calling the upset. Vanderbilt, mark it down.
They lose to Kentucky.
All right. And then they get Missouri right after that.
That's a win.
I think it's a win.
Tennessee, loss.
Oh, man, it's tough. It's
a loss.
Man.
It's not tough. It's a loss.
But this is the year to catch Tennessee, would you not say?
Yes, but I think Tennessee is going to be better.
Coming off 2 wins?
Tennessee is going to struggle this year, but they're going to get better as the season goes on.
Okay.
All right, so Vanderbilt has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. Tied with Missouri, finishing 6th in the SEC East with the win over Missouri.
Okay. I think, anywhere from 5 to 7 wins.
The loss to Tennessee the game with Tennessee is the battle for 6th place in the East.
Yeah. What's going to turn their season from a bowl season to a season where they're staying home for the holidays is that trip to Murfreesboro right at the beginning of the season against Middle Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Both of those teams score a lot of points in their own conferences, and that's going to be the tough ones.
They might be tough games, but stop.
It'll change their season.
Stop it.
All right. We'll see.
Let's look at South Carolina.
I will bring this back up.
I'm going South Carolina first.
All right. South Carolina. We both like them, but we both think that they lose against NC State.
Loss.
Yeah. So, Missouri, I think they're going to win that game, but you say a loss. Kentucky.
They're playing in the wrong Columbia, man.
That is true. That is funny how that works. Kentucky. They get Kentucky. I think they're going to win that one.
Loss.
So I think they're 2-1. You think
Louisiana
they're 0-3 to start the season?
Yep. Before a win against Louisiana Tech.
Okay.
Texas A&M.
You said that was a win earlier. Do you still stand by that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I do too. So I think they are 3-2.
3-3 after Arkansas. They beat Arkansas in Columbia.
Yep, 4-2.
Mm-hmm.
I see them.
I think they lose to Tennessee.
Oh no, they got Tennessee's number. They
lose to Tennessee this year.
Yeah.
All right. Vanderbilt. That's easy. It's a loss.
They're going to get a Vanderbilt.
I mean, it's a win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a win. In Columbia.
Georgia. In Athens. Loss.
Yeah, it's in loss. It's
Florida.
in Athens. Florida. In Columbia. That is a very tricky game.
Win.
It's a very tricky game. And so you think they could win? I think they could win, but I'm going to stay guarded on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, they're going to beat Wofford.
They're going to finish 6-6.
I think 8-4.
6-6 for South Carolina. You're jumping the gun on them.
Well, I think they're third in the West. I think they're third in the West, and you had them third in the East, and you had them in the same way a couple months ago.
I've changed things around.
So you changing things
around. I've changed things around.
Okay.
Yes. Now let's look at Tennessee.
All right, Tennessee. Georgia Tech to start the year.
Loss.
Probably going to lose that game. Yeah, Indiana State. Win. They got to go to Florida. They're going to lose that game. Yeah, 1-2.
Win against UMass.
Yep.
Georgia.
Right. They're going to lose that game. Yep. 2-3 to start the season. They got and this is interesting, they do get a bye before South Carolina, so that may play to your favor.
Yep. So they beat South Carolina. They lose to Alabama.
Yeah, definitely losing that game. They got to go to Kentucky.
They lose to Kentucky. They played Alabama.
Yeah, they may just lose that game.
Southern Miss, win. Missouri.
Yeah, I think they're going to lose to Missouri.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they're going to lose to Missouri. And then they're going to lose to LSU the very next week.
I think they beat Missouri.
And then they got to beat Vanderbilt.
They beat Missouri. They're
going to lose to LSU.
They beat LSU.
You didn't say that last time.
Yes, I did. I have LSU
Lies.
down. I got LSU right here. Down with the
Lies.
loss.
You crazy. You out your mind. He's out of his mind. We've lost him.
Stupid.
We've lost him, ladies and gentlemen. Tennessee's beating LSU.
Tennessee's not beating LSU.
You just said that they were.
I mean, Tennessee is beating LSU.
All right.
They're finishing the season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. They finished 4th in the East. 7 and 5.
I gotta go 6 and 6,
7
maybe
and
5
5.
and 7.
7 and 5
for Bruce's boys.
7 and 5 for Tennessee this year.
Nope.
And
All
I
right.
think that's a good year for them. All right.
Yeah, that would be a great look for them.
All right.
This is
We
not gonna happen.
disagree here, but
All right.
everybody's going to assume Kentucky's 3rd. All right. I disagree.
So who is 3rd? Is it Missouri?
I think it's Florida.
So you think Florida's dropping down?
Southern Miss for Kentucky.
Win. Yep.
Eastern Kentucky. Win.
Yep.
South Carolina.
I think that's where they lose.
Win.
Okay, 2 and 1.
Florida. Win.
No.
Yep.
2 and 2.
In Lexington. Win.
So
Eastern Michigan.
they ain't got the offense.
Win. Missouri. Win.
Yeah, they're gonna beat Missouri. I'll give them that.
Mississippi
So they're
State.
3 and 3 for me. All right, Mississippi State in Starkville. They're gonna lose that game. I said that they would lose that game.
Win.
All right, so Tennessee, you said that they would win, right? I think I also said that they would win that game against Tennessee. Then they get Ole Miss after that in Lexington. I'm going to change my prediction and say they win that game. I think that, yeah, they do that. And if coming off that, I think that they would take it to Vanderbilt and win that game. But you said, well, no, I can't. I will not go back on that. Vanderbilt wins that game against Kentucky. All right, we're going to take a break.
Yeah, so
About
I
to finish
actually
this one
got
up.
Kentucky.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be wrong here. I got Kentucky winning the East. But right now I got them at 11 and 1. And that's not right. They're not going 11 and 1, but I do have them winning the East. There's going to be a loss
right.
that I have as a win. Might
Okay.
be Florida or South Carolina, but they're winning the East this year.
Okay. All right. Everybody, we'll be right back. Auburn and Alabama will figure this whole thing out in the fourth quarter of On the Sideline. Stick around. All right. Welcome back into the show, everybody. Just finishing up the SEC East before we hit Alabama and Auburn to finish the show.